Mark Denholm
at breakfast podcast.
Hello, welcome to episode 178 of the Best Bits podcast. Been a little while, has it not? But here we go with the best bits of breakfast this week on what is a full week ahead of a short week next week because it's Bank Holiday Monday. Yippee! In episode 178, we've got the best use of time and did I make it or not? A useful adult skill that I don't have. A suggestion of what Elon could solve, although he's not bought into it. A notable bank holiday nomination, a personal solution to the cost of living crisis, and should I win Euro Millions, what would I buy? All on the way.
Mark Denholm
at breakfast podcast.
Morning, and welcome to Monday. It is Mark Denholm, loud, proud, and standing out from the crowd, and back after a week off. And I have to say, very enjoyable week off it was. Do you know when you get that feeling though, and you just think, and this kind of dawned on me maybe Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, it rolled around, and I just kept thinking, did I make the most of the week off? And I don't know. I mean, the bank holiday Monday, I was a bit annoyed because obviously I had no alarm, right? And I woke up at 4:55, which is 5 minutes before my alarm would go off anyway, and I woke up anyway, and I was a bit annoyed at that. But then on Thursday, I was equally annoyed when I woke up at 11:07 because I thought, oh my God, man, you've wasted half the day. What's going on?
This is Mark Denholm
at breakfast.
Atom Radio.
I want to run by something which, well, it's a question that was posed to me last week. And I must admit, I feel bad that I could have been no help. My godson last week asked me, how do you tell the signs if someone likes you or not? And I hold my hands up and I say, I've got this far in life without knowing how to read those signs. I just don't know. If you like me, you'd have to absolutely spell it out to me because I wouldn't know. I've never, ever been able to read them. And then when he asked me that, I just thought, and I had to say to him, you're asking the wrong man because I just don't know. And that's played on me. And I feel a bit bad because I feel I've a bit let him down there. So I'm thinking today I'm going to educate myself so then I can go back and educate him. And I ask you today, therefore, how do you tell the signs if someone likes you? How do you read the signs from a member of the opposite sex if they are someone that plays it a bit cagey and doesn't spell it out for you? On air at atomradio.co.uk, as always, is how you get in touch this morning. How do you tell the signs if someone of the opposite sex likes you or not?
Mark Denholm
at breakfast podcast.
12 minutes to 7 o'clock morning. A grandmother is accused of fat-shaming her family after putting her petite wedding dress up for sale because her sons married bigger women and it won't fit her granddaughter either.
Mark Denholm at breakfast.
This is Atom Radio.
7:15, morning. Mark Denholm at breakfast on Atom Radio. Loud, proud and standing out from the crowd. Banging out the anthems. This day, 8 years ago, the only surviving letter thought to have been written on the ill-fated Titanic was sold at auction for £119,000. Somewhat water damaged, I would imagine, if I'm honest.
Mark Denholm
at breakfast.
This is Atom Radio.
Streaming from Slough, banging out the anthems. This is Mark Denholm at breakfast. Boris Johnson racked up more than £4,000 in parking tickets when reviewing cars for GQ. How? You're not really reviewing it, are you, if it's parked either? And a man told that smart meters are never wrong charged 40 grand for a day's electric. One single day. 40 grand.
Mark Denholm
at breakfast podcast.
Morning, 6:14. It is Mark Denholm at breakfast on Atom Radio. Loud, proud and standing out from the crowd because it's just what I do. And here we are at hump day already, middle of the week and all that. Yeah, just a helpful thing for you, by the way. If you are planning to talk to someone today, remember to use their name in conversation. I think you can overname a conversation though. Like I remember one lady I used to know, every time she'd finish a sentence, it would finish with my name. I think you can overname a conversation.
This is Mark Denholm
at breakfast.
Atom Radio.
Jamila Jamil quits Twitter as Elon Musk is set to buy the site for $44 billion, quoting worries about lawless hate, bigotry and misogyny on the site. Elon Musk has said one of the things he will do is rid Twitter of spam bots. In that case, I wish he'd buy Meta. It's not the spam on Twitter that bothers me. It's Instagram. Every time you put a post up, there's just some bot waiting. DM us this, DM us that. Let's collaborate. Promote it on this, promote it on that. No, jog on. Get off of my Instagram feed.
Mark Denham.
At breakfast. Podcast.
16 minutes to 7. Morning, Mark Denham on Atom Radio. Online, on mobile and on smart speaker. A mum has been left in stitches after her son decided to trim his fringe. He decided to tidy his messy hair. Instead, he's just managed to cut a huge section out of his hair. There's two things I want to take from this. Number one, the fact that she's hyphenated the child's first name. George Henry is 7, decided that he would cut his own hair. And the second thing I'd like to take from this is the reason that George Henry cut his hair. He cut his hair because he was sick and tired of being told that he looked like Boris Johnson.
This is Mark Denham.
At breakfast.
Atom Radio.
And today is Ed Balls Day, the 11th anniversary of Ed Balls Day. So I think, therefore, today, even though it's not one, should probably be recognised as an honorary bank holiday today.
Mark Denham at breakfast.
This is Atom Radio.
7:16, Mark Denham at breakfast on Atom Radio. Morning and welcome to Thursday. Private e-scooters will be legalised for use on British roads under new laws to be unveiled next month, suggests the Transport Secretary Grant Shapps. At the moment, you can only use them on private land. That's it. I'm going to get one. I'm going everywhere on an e-scooter, other than, of course, when I need to take my son, because that wouldn't be very practical, but that'll do. Cost of living crisis solved. Speaking of cost of living crisis as well, I've decided I'm going to start publishing raunchy images and charge people to make me stop publishing them again.
Mark Denham.
At breakfast. Podcast.
Online, on mobile, on smart speaker, this is Atom Radio. Morning and welcome to Friday. It is Mark Denham, loud, proud and standing out from the crowd and banging out the anthems. 'Twas this day, 2011, when Prince William got married to Kate Middleton. That was my poshest voice that I could possibly do, if I'm honest. People say that I'm posh. I can't really do posh, though, if I'm honest. This day, 11 years ago, happy anniversary to you too, and I hope you enjoyed your taxpayer-funded wedding.
Mark Denham.
At breakfast.
This is Atom Radio.
If you'd like to live to 100, a scientifically backed longevity diet has been announced. It does include chocolate. It also means you have to cut out red meat entirely, and there is a question in there of you having to fast as well. I'm not so sure on that now anymore either.
This is Mark Denham.
At breakfast.
Atom Radio.
And then morning to Sophie. Sophie says, what would you buy? I suppose it'd be your ice hockey team. No, Sophie. That may surprise you. No, it wouldn't. And I tell you for why. If you want to run a profitable ice hockey team at that level, you would need to own both the rink and the hockey team, right? And the rink is a council building and it won't be up for sale. So yeah, I reckon if you want to be a real successful ice hockey owner, then you need to be the rink owner-operator as well as the team owner-operator, and then things would be a little easier for you. I'm not saying easy, but would be easier for you. I hope that clears that up for you, Sophie.
Mark Denham.
At breakfast. Podcast.
There you go, episode 178 of The Best Bits done. Thank you so much indeed for listening. And just to confirm, I stand by what I said yesterday. I did have a little discussion yesterday with someone who said, no, that's not true. And do you know what? It may or may not be, but I just think given the maximum capacity in that of the rink in question, I think you'd need to be controlling the rink as well, so you'd be earning from the secondary spending and all that. And that way you would then be in a much healthier position in terms of building and maintaining a team and earning a profit from it as well. Because let's be honest, only a fool would spend money to lose money. You know, if you are all of a sudden fortunate enough to become rich, you wouldn't want to just burn it all, would you? And then end up skint again. No. So I stand by what I said. Although, going back to Thursday and my solution of the cost of living crisis of charging people to make me stop posting raunchy images, well, in that case, if I did that, then I reckon I'd be rich enough to just buy an ice hockey team and just absolutely burn money with it. But there you go. Listen, Saturday when this podcast comes out, starting off a bank holiday weekend. Have an amazing weekend. Monday, day off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 to 10, live on Atom Radio, on atomradio.co.uk, tuning radio box, streamer, iTunes Radio, and your smart speaker as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and then you'll find out exactly when episode 179 is out.
Mark Denham.
At